And away we go. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. To Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. De'Aaron Fox, not the biggest guy, slips free and scores.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
To Vucevic. Fournier. Gordon. To Fournier. Has a look. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Buddy Hield to Fox. Here comes the screen. To Fox. Shot clock winding down. De'Aaron Fox. Not that time. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. Now a steal as the Magic have it. Jonathan Isaac. Shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Knocked loose. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. Magic in control.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
To Fournier. For 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Into the front court. It's Fox. Looking to make something happen. That's blocked by Vucevic.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Fox across the timeline. Down 2. Trying to cash in. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting.
Scores from the post.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Has a chance. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, as a shooter, you recognize that was good defense. But that's more on you than it is the defense. Challenge yourself to get the ball back and continue to be aggressive.
To Vucevic. Inside, he scores.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions. Orlando.
To Randolph. To Heald. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Deep 2 there, won't go. Grant with the basketball. Up 6. The screen sets him up for 2.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Goaltending.
Way to hit. 2 points awarded.
Substitution being made in this one.
For the Orlando Magic. Number 17.
Orlando has it. Grant with the shot. That won't fall.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
To Randolph. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's the first foul in the last 2.
Randolph. To Heald. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. We are through 1 here at Amway Center with the Magic in front. Jay and I return with more from Orlando after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
A filling out process between each teams, and also, Ed, a filling out process with the referees. A lot of quick whistles. The game is being called differently. Look to see how both teams adjust.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Gordon, now a step back.
Ed, that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Randolph. Knocked loose. Magic have it. Gordon. To Mo Bamba. Nice pass to set things up.
Let's see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
De'Aaron Fox. Nothing going here on that drive. Almost, but no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Fox with it. They find themselves down 10. With the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws the defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Magic own the possession. To Gordon. Here comes the screen. Goes to the left side. To Aaron Gordon. With another basket there. Fox into the front court. Trailing by 10. De'Aaron Fox gets it in the right corner. Here comes the screen. To Randolph. Buries it on the catch and shoot. Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Buddy Hield to Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Bagley to Fox. Has a look. Offensive rebound. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Cleans it up. Isaac. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Curling and got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Magic have it. Isaac. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and that's rebounded by the Kings. De'Aaron Fox slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Vucevic to Fournier. Here's a chance from long range. Evan Fournier bothered just enough there. Into the front court. It's Fox. It's a big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. Isaac. Sizing up the defense. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it. Going to launch beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. The pass stolen by Sacramento. Taking advantage of the turnover. That's it for the first half. The Magic have the lead.
The Magic have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. It's obvious how these guys scored the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. Have a look at the leading scores for the Orlando Magic. The Kings aren't down by too much at the half, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
This is the type of game fans want to see. Lots of great scoring with no signs of slowing down. More fireworks are sure to come after the halftime break.
Player of the half.
Aaron Gordon has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Magic basketball. To Gordon. Deep left corner. Rejected by Cauley Stein.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
De'Aaron Fox. Down low, Cauley Stein. The Magic have the rebound. The pass taken away by the Kings. Fox across the timeline. His group now down 2. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Deep right corner. Fires the 3. Hield forced that one. No good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. Fournier. That one also no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Trying to cash in, missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Knocked loose, picked up by the Kings. Fox with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Augustine with it up top. Leads a bucket. That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by a Magic. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Now the Magic going to signal for a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. To Aaron Gordon. And hits off a killer step back.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Cauley Stein powers it through. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Gordon. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Fox into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. De'Aaron Fox.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Pulls up for 2.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. It's Orlando's ball. To Gordon. Isaac. Gets it in the left corner. 5 to shoot for Orlando. Inside, he scores.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Tickets before the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive
De'Aaron Fox.
substitutions.
To Randolph. He gets it.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Can't connect. Shot was forced.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Gets off the 3. At the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That ends the third quarter. The Kings are out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Kings with the ball. To Bagley. Surveys the floor. To Hield. Lets it fly from long range. Buries the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Grant with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Nothing going here on that drive. Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper. Buddy Hield. Screen coming. That pass stolen by Orlando. Orlando ball. Isaac to Fournier. Takes stock of the floor. And the rebound belongs to Sacramento. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Grant with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking?
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Has a look. He's looking for that touch.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Isaac.
Hey, watch this screen left.
And he scores on the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. To Fox. Knocked loose. Magic in control. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Grant with the basketball. They trail by 7 to Aaron Gordon. To Fournier. Goes to the right side. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox. Down to Cauley Stein. Knocked loose. That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by a Magic. It remains Sacramento basketball. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 14, DJ Augustine.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. In the front court, it's Augustine. The deficit is 6. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
De'Aaron Fox. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To Bagley. A lot of contact. No whistle. Fournier. Isaac. Down to 5 on the 24. From long range. Tough shot. Well defended. We get a whistle. In the eyes of the ref, he meant it. Intentional foul.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip.